podcast show, that's what you've been waiting on. White boy Eddie and Wings is what you hating on. We ain't none of them guys, we never faking homes. Don't eat pork, so I put the beef bacon on.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How does this look weird?
Episode 44.
Episode 44. Does this look weird? There's three of us.
Yeah, is this going to be a full-fledged episode? Or is this just something we're putting out there for Christmas?
It is the Christmas season. We do have Santa Claus next to me here. I don't know if he's going to be tuning in. He's pretty busy this time of year. I don't know. We have some things to talk about. We'll see how it goes. Eddie is AFK. He's MIA. We have no idea where he is. Last tweeted 5 hours ago. So he probably fell asleep. And we are recording
Keemstar probably killed him.
Damn.
Wait.
I wanted to ask Eddie about Keemstar leaving Thrust.
Yeah, I'm saying Eddie left Thrust, and there's blood in and blood out at Thrust. You know, you're there till you're dead.
Overflow left Thrust.
Overflow left too?
Yep, he made a video. I was
Overflow.
checking on his channel. He's killing the game right now.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, Keem on his podcast said like the COD community is kind of dead, and you know, I have to agree with him. But he did say that I don't get as much views as Thunder, but I was looking at it, and I get the same amount of views as Thunder per month, not per video. I get like half the views, if that. Yeah. I'm lucky to get the half.
I would like to point out Keemstar was one of the big giants that killed Call of Duty.
I don't think so. How did he do that?
Because he started highlighting the bad thing about everybody, and then he started the people that were really doing bad, like Optic and all these other people. He would constantly be talking about them.
Doing bad?
Well, do different bad stuff. Like I can't. You put me on the spot. I'm sure trying to think of one. The only one that comes to mind is JX23.
That was part. He was part of Optic. Oh
no, he wasn't. That's not Optic at all.
I mean, we had a feud.
I like stuff like that. I like when he brings forward the shit that people really do need to know. Like honestly, if people watch Minecraft and it's a fucking pedophile out there, I wouldn't want my daughters watching Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like I should have to know that.
Do you need him to tell you that? Like you can look at the motherfuckers and be like, these guys are pedophiles.
Not him or who. I'm just glad that it's somebody bringing forth shit like that. The stuff I don't agree with Keemstar is like, White Boy and Kelly was arguing and stuff like that. That's the stuff that he can stay away from.
What I want to say is, and I think Wings had a good point here. In the beginning, it was like just really bad. Like Keemstar and Drama Alert was kind of shady and shitty, to be honest. A lot of people didn't like it.
He made a bunch of shit up about me.
Yeah, like he would throw out facts, and then he would like cover suicidal e-girls and then stuff like that.
I want to comment on something. He commented on my walking 365 video, saying I only walked half a mile a day or some shit. And like he proved these facts up by like mapping my route, but he only did half the route, and he didn't even factor in the return route. Like it's half a mile one way, half a mile back the other way.
The truck was waiting for you.
Yep. Like people, that was the comment section. Like he drove up there with his truck, and his truck just parked out of the camera. Mm-hmm. So I would always do like the 360 spin at the end of the way to show that there's no vehicle.
But yeah, there's pedophiles in the Minecraft community, like multiple. No, but multiple.
Crazy though.
Like 5 or 6, I know on my Minecraft server, we had a little incident.
On the Bapcraft?
On Bapcraft.com, it is now pedophile free.
What the fuck?
No, there was a little incident, and we
great pedophile purge.
I mean, I'm not like I don't take care. I mean, I haven't logged on to Minecraft for a fucking year, but our staff took care of it right away. They contacted the people involved, and this guy was in Sweden. I guess he was like just hopping server to server, just looking for fucking little kids and asking for fucking Skype. Like they would just talk on Skype, and then it's right there. The fucking kids on a computer. They enter.
Did he like little boys? Because like
little
female
girls,
gamers are hard to find.
But it's a lot of girls do play Minecraft.
And then Kelly works is part of Bapcraft, and she has a lot of fans, and like we had to like have a little message and tell fucking people like be careful of this. We had to contact fucking parents, and it was a whole little ordeal. He got banned from multiple servers. We sent it out to a few like sister servers and other people we knew in the server community, and I mean I haven't heard from him. I don't really work on.
That's crazy.
But YouTubers, and it's even worse with YouTubers because they have like people look up to these people. People worship YouTubers. I mean, especially if you're a little kid, they're gonna at least think of like a YouTuber in a higher sense, and they take advantage of that little.
I hope that Lionheart guy, right? Lionheart is what's his name? Lioncraft.
Lion.
Basically saying on a tweet that we just seen. You could probably show it to the people. His last tweet. He said, Keemstar is cool with people like Anonymous and Lizard Squad. That's basically saying that that's basically him saying he was hacked by somebody, not Lion Squad or Anonymous, but he's saying he was hacked by somebody basically, and they're the ones telling a baby to send them, not a baby, but telling a little girl or whatever to send them nudes, and he's 28 or 27 years old.
This Twitter, if it was hacked or not, did tweet out people's or a girl's nudes. I didn't see it. I didn't want to see it, but I don't know if it was true. It got deleted right away. There's a whole bunch of crazy tweets coming out from this guy's account, and I will say, this guy does have a little point. I think Keemstar is a fucking elite hacker. I have a conspiracy theory that he's the mastermind of Lizard Squad and Anonymous, and
I know he's not the mastermind of Anonymous.
Not Anonymous, but
probably the gaming people that come to gaming, but he's definitely not the mastermind of Anonymous.
No, I mean, yeah. Anonymous is crazy. When you listen to Anonymous video with the freaking the music and the face and everything and the Matrix test, it's fucking scary. Like
I ain't fucking with them.
No, I got hacked so many times. It just
blows my mind. Like, what do you do? Like, what is a pedophile's day like that like harbors children on the internet? Like, you wake up that day, you're like, oh, that's a good sleep. Let me go sign up for Bapcraft and maybe find me a child lover.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you see in children?
What do you see? Yeah, exactly. A girl with no fucking titties, no ass,
no experience.
Yeah. And even I ain't even gonna bring up the other. Looking at fucking boys, what the fuck would you want to do that for? Like, what do you see in a kid? It's definitely a sickness, man. I mean, gotta be.
It's a sickness that like kind of spreads with itself. Like pedophiles produce pedophiles. Like people who get abused. It seems that it's more than likely they're gonna be attracted to that. I think it's just human psychology. I think
White Boy might be onto something here.
I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, and he had some doctor on or something, and they were just talking about things that happened to you as a kid, like really, like you can have fetishes develop from a very early age, and then people were saying they had the argument that some gay people aren't really gay, but they have a fetish for dick. They try to make that argument, which I don't know. I can kind of see it, but not. I don't know.
When you get bumped in the ass, you're not really having a fetish for a dick. You got to be enjoying that shit if you're sitting there willing to take it.
No, I'm like a fetish, like, I don't know. I think they brought up, like, not taking it, but, like, just, like, sucking cock. I like saying cock for some reason. You like saying cock?
Cock's a fun word.
Cock and pussy.
But I look at gay guys more like this. I mean, like, it's scientifically proven that we all start out as female. I know somebody will quote me on that. I don't have the bibliography in front of me, but it's scientifically proven that in the womb we all start out as female.
Just a point to back up wings. That's why we have nipples.
Correct. That is why we have nipples. Men don't have any use for nipples. We have them because our embryo starts out as female and grows male parts while in the uterus. And I feel like there's something that happens to those people that they grow the male parts, but they keep the female parts of their brain. So, because I can't look at a guy and think, man, I'd like to kiss on him. You know, I'd be like, I just can't do it. But that's me. I can't say what another person would do that has a female-like brain. Like, there's a guy I used to go to school with. His name was Matthew. I didn't want to put his full name out there. I don't know if that guy was like a homosexual, but he was very feminine. Like, he went to the cheerleading squad. He hung out with all the girls. He had like the Lisa Frank binder in elementary school.
You never punched him in the face?
I never punched him in the face. He was a nice person.
I'll probably have punched him in the face a couple of times.
Why would you punch him in the face?
I don't know. Shape him up.
Punching him in the face ain't gonna make him change his personality. It's like when a dog shits on the floor. If a dog shits on the floor and you whoop his ass for it, what's he gonna do?
No, you just choke it.
Knock his teeth out and make it force breed it.
Yeah, the fucking chat probably going furious right
now. But the dog's just gonna go behind the couch and take a shit so you can't see it. I mean, like,
make it worse for himself. He gonna be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do it back here. You gonna be like,
now I gotta move a couch.
That dog stink.
I'm just saying that's what happens when your dog shit on the floor and you beat them. They don't know what they're doing wrong, but they know if you see it, they're going to get hit. So they just try to shit somewhere you don't see it.
Speaking of dog shitting in Keemstar, he's helping me get in verified. Like, there was a little feud between me and Keem for a little bit on Twitter.
Oh.
So, you know, I hope me and Keem are... I don't know. You don't want Keem as an enemy. I do think me making the fake drama alert with him attacking his girlfriend, it was kind of nice because, like I said, back in the day, Keemstar's drama alerts were kind of, some of them were kind of shitty. Some of them were the news, but
they're very shady.
Yeah, and then I gave him a little piece of his own medicine, and it was really fun too. I
liked it too. So another guy made up a like a drama alert, and he was like, "This is drama alert," and he was like this gay dude, and it was kind of funny. Like, it was funny. He had like this mustache, like one of. He had like one of these mustaches on.
Speaking of those feminine guys, what happened to the Booty Man?
I never heard of
Booty Man.
Booty Man.
Yeah, no. Like in Modern Warfare 2, he'd like set claymores down and call them cupcakes and stuff. It's like, this is the Booty Man.
I kind of recall that, and I
think it sound familiar, but
he was really big in Modern Warfare 2, and he like fell off the face of the earth.
I'm pretty sure there was one guy that had like 8 different characters.
Yeah, but I was about to say, like a gimmick won't really last. Only gimmick I can remember that last was Kyle's. Like, name another gimmick.
Dr. Disrespect, kind of, but then
he was the shit. Dr. Disrespect was the shit.
He came back for a little bit to make a live stream. He made one live stream.
Yeah.
I hate those people. Like, and I'm like, you're back, but you're not back. Like, X-Jaws does it all the fucking time. Like, just come back, X-Jaws, if you got to come back.
Well, you want to come back, then you remember how much work was actually in it. Because, like, people look at this like it's not work. It's work. It's 110% work.
That it's going to be, bam, those views are going to be, the old views are going to be back.
That's something I talked about in those commentaries I did that I didn't want to put out. Like, it's like, you get this sense of entitlement that you should get this amount of views. And when you don't get them, all it does is make you feel like you're not worth anything.
Yeah.
See, but for me, and I said this a little bit before the show, I had a I've been at 2.4 million subscribers for like 2 years now. It sucks. I was at 2.97, and then like 15,000 subs lost from me. Like it was a YouTube purge, and I just never recovered. And from having days where it was negative, and not even enjoying most of the content. I mean, it was like Twitch live stream highlights. To now gaining 100 subscribers in a day, I'm very thankful for that now. And to see it go up, and I don't know. I'm always a guy with the glass half full. And for me now, YouTube is, I never left. Like, I'm sorry, XJaws, and I'm sorry, Woody, and a lot of people, and sorry, Wings, you're still here in the community more than those guys, but like I still been making videos, and it's nice that it's at least it's going positive. It's not negative anymore. And
good gracious, I've always made videos. I just drastically cut down the number of videos I made.
Yeah,
I used to make 120 videos a month.
That is
now
true.
I make like 40.
What is Woody doing now?
Minecraft.
Other than oh, I was about to say other than PK.
He probably has investments outside of Minecraft too, knowing him.
Yeah, Woody's definitely always smart with his money.
He had Woodycraft.
Woodycraft was a.
Did you get him to ban that freak?
Me and Woody, like, we had a Minecraft drama.
Yeah, but still something like that.
Yeah,
So is the drama.
Me and Woody haven't talked in a long time, and I think we're
wow. So you let a fucking. So you said, all right, I'm gonna let a fucking creep go.
Well, look, I don't know. I didn't handle any of the most of the things was handled by my Minecraft staff. I don't really touch or operate Babcraft. I just get a little check from it and promote it if we have a new game type. Like we do have a new game type we've been working on for a while. I'm sure they talked to Woody because one of my admins, Bart, went from Babcraft to Woodycraft for a little bit. Now I think he's on OpticCraft.
They got one too.
Is that like an inner circle? Like there's a guy that applies for jobs as moderators for Minecraft servers.
Yeah, man, there's some money into it. I know my staff gets, they get paid decently. They get paid a good portion of the money we generate just to keep it up and running. Because they have to be on there all the time. They have to be banning people like pedophiles.
I want to ask how do they make money, but I'll ask you that off.
No,
behind the scenes or something.
There's
people, say I got Minecraft, right? I bought Minecraft and I want to get online and I want to get on White Boy Craft. What is it called? Batcraft.com. What does bat mean?
Bap. I don't know. I hit bugs with my Jeep and I would just say bap when I did.
You're a creep.
Yeah, I know.
You are so fucking.
So
creep.
how it works? There's packages. There's just microtransactions basically. It's kind of a little bit pay to win on some.
So I come on your Batcraft. Do I have to pay to play on Batcraft or?
No.
All right, I just come on Batcraft, and what do I see? I'm in the world.
You're in the middle of a square, a big. I think actually it's a castle. It's been a castle, and then out the front, you go to the front balcony, and then there's a bunch of portals you can go into. Above the portals, it says survival, creative, battle royale, the new game type, whatever game type you want. You just walk in the portal, and then it's it's like a Call of Duty lobby, basically, but you have to walk around besides click up and down to what game type. Now, you have a disadvantage. There's daily kits that you have, a gold daily kit that's really worse than the diamond and stuff like that. And if anyone's interested, the drama between Woody, me and Woody, I think both got a little manipulated by this guy, my admin Troy, that worked for Woody. He left Woody to make Babcraft. And I don't know, Woody thought I went and tried to steal Troy, I think, and Troy came to me. And then Troy, I don't know anything about fucking Minecraft.
He black?
No, I think a white guy.
A white Troy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I know the only black Troy I know is Pastor Troy. Most of the Troys I know are white.
Well, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Troy just tried to like take some staff from Woody to work on our server. And like I know Babcraft was minorly successful, but like Woodycraft was fucking 10, 20, 25, 30 times bigger. Woody made he just made a house tour. He has a very, very nice house, and most of that I think was Minecraft money.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say a lot of it because like he was making good money in Call of Duty. Once he started at Minecraft server, he's like overnight millionaire.
That's what's up. Hey, you know what I mean?
He worked hard on it, man.
He did. He spent a lot of hours on it.
That's cool, man. So he does Minecraft. He doesn't need to do anything else.
And PK
And PKA, of course.
Well, you got. If I was in a situation, keep in mind I'm broke as shit and he's a millionaire. If I was in a situation, I would diversify my money though. Like Minecraft's something that will end, and it's not going to be something that you can count on revenue stream for a long time.
But you know Woody. You know he's thinking right now.
Yeah, I mean,
haven't did some. If he doesn't have another investment, he's thinking of something.
I mean, Woody makes videos about how to become a millionaire in 22 years, and honestly, I have a lot of respect for Woody, even though we had this little, I don't know, it was a little drama, and it lasted for like a month in my eyes, and I don't think Woody thinks about it at all, and I hope he thinks we're like okay with each other, but he makes videos like how to make $1 million in 22 years, and you know, Woody was a little inspiration to me, like when I was coming up, and you know, I seen the X-Jawses buy the cars, I seen Kyle buy watches and stuff, and spend a lot of money, while I bought my used Jeep, and I'm still investing to this day, and I watched those videos what he made, and I'm trying to. You know, my mom always taught me to save as well, and
yeah, saving is a very good thing.
You did the right thing. You buy the house, don't buy the car.
I want to buy there was 3 properties on 7th Street that.
Don't buy the properties on 7th Street.
No, it was a great deal at the time. It was a.
Oh yeah,
bundle.
You said you didn't get it right.
I didn't even really know about it.
Getting the 3 properties would have been a good move. You know, rent them out.
The key to properties is what jive is. You want to get land that perks. You also want to get land that you can do retail with, because there's residential and then there's commercial. So you want to buy commercial land, because commercial land you can like slice up into different sections and make into rental properties, whereas residential you can just like put a house on.
Yeah. What about like a house that's already there? It's like, I was thinking about duplexes.
Duplexes, the best one.
Dog, if you got money for duplexes, that's where you go.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
The way to go.
We got a couple duplexes,
especially for public. You get.
When I lived with my ex, you know, people wondering how you in the house like the next day? Like when we broke up, I just moved into this house. Like I got this house. I got a house like 2 blocks away. Another one 5 blocks away. Like we got duplexes, all kinds of shit. And duplexes is the best.
And so the deal was, it was 3 duplexes right across the street from the park for $110,000. I'm assuming
3 of them for $100,000 or each.
I would have took that deal.
All total.
3 for 110.
Yeah,
they must have been dilapidated.
So I think there was a little work to be done, but nothing. I know the houses. I've been into one of the houses. One of my 7th Street friends lived there.
But they must be in Detroit or somewhere.
It's Southside Milwaukee.
What is alligators or something walking around?
I mean, there's Lincoln lizards, as my mom would call the prostitutes.
3 for 100,000. That's like
I think 110. Yeah.
If the walls held the building's weight, they'd be worth it.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know, rent.
Let's stop because he.
I would say, especially if Trump gets presidency, white boy.
No, I don't feel
if
bad. If
Trump gets the presidency, white boy, you're gonna be missing out on millions.
Why is that?
Because everybody's gonna be losing all their damn money, and they're gonna have to rent.
Yo, that would have been great.
Yeah, I know, and like it was right on the block I grew up on, and you know, I had this idea that I was gonna owned the whole. I think I told
Oh,
this.
everybody had that.
Yeah.
I had an apartment building thought
That would
in
be
my
some ball
head
ass
too.
shit though. You
Mm-hmm.
playing with all the kids on 7th Street, then all of a sudden you own like the duplex on 7th Street. Be like, yeah, motherfucker, what you thinking about me now?
To be honest, I want to move. I want to sell this one and live in the first floor of the house next door to my mom for
Like,
some reason. But somebody's in it, and I can't just be like, get out. So somebody's in it that pays bills and shit, pays rent.
Turn the water off.
So nah, they cool. You know, they not late or anything, so they all right.
see, the only thing I don't know what to do with, and maybe you guys could give advice if you know anything. Like, I just put in, I don't know, like 10,000 for the roof.
For the roof, yeah.
5,000, 6,000 for the porch, another 8,000 for the windows or something. Like, it's been maybe 30,000 plus the initial 20,000 that I had to pay off for the
Taxes?
my mom's mortgage that wasn't paid off.
Okay.
So I don't know what to like. I think I'm just gonna collect the like 1,500, 1,200 a month from rent, because I charge Buddy cheaper than I should. Buddy's my god brother. He looks over the property and shovels and if
He
there's-
lives there.
Damn,
Yeah.
Milwaukee, but got crazy
That's
ass
cool.
prices.
That's cool. Type in how much you charge him a month.
Oh, well, I can say the upstairs is 700 for 3 bedrooms, and the downstairs with Buddy. Let me type. I give Buddy a good deal.
Type it.
I give Buddy a good deal.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
I
Buddy
mean,
lived there for free.
yeah, Buddy.
Shit.
But
I'll go
Buddy-
shovel that snow for that price.
So the top person pays you.
yeah,
That's cool. Long as Buddy maintains that place.
Oh.
That's his job.
oh, he's like he's fixing drywall.
Yeah,
The basement.
okay.
The basement. Literally, the basement like flooded with like shit. Buddy was down there like all the shit.
Okay, so
stuff is gone, and
he's paying that, and he's the maintenance man. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
So I'm thinking I'm just gonna hold on to it. Might as well. I mean, my mom worked really hard, and for it, might as well just keep it.
And hold on to it because that's your mom's.
You know,
so.
if you like, if anything goes bad, I mean, the
You have
worst
a house.
is yeah.
Yeah, you know your mom,
You never sell houses, dude. Never sell
Yeah.
houses.
especially your mom's.
Even at the rate you're getting right now, say you put 50 grand into it like you said you did, that's a year from now that you'll get your 50 grand back. Well, 2 years from now, you'll get your 50 grand back, and then 5 years from now, which sounds like it's far off, but it's really not. You're just making profit.
And then when that next person moves in, you could just raise their rate. Don't do nothing crazy, but
I mean, like if I had it all over to do again, people ask you like, what would you do again with YouTube money? I wouldn't have bought any of the trucks, and I would have become a slumlord. I literally would have bought trailers, single wide trailers, and put them on land, and I would have just charged them double rented. And when those trailers were paid off, I would use those trailers to buy more trailers, and then those trailers to buy more trailers, and I would just keep going up.
And I mean, Buddy 7th Street was the guy holding the camera. He was out there like he just thought it was fun filming me like dolphin diving in the snow and,
they
and
on
stuff
top
like
of your
that.
taxes though.
Yeah, that. I mean,
That's a big
fucking
one.
Dave. He was the property manager
Whatever happened
before.
to Dave?
I haven't talked to him in forever. I don't know. I
I
called
heard
him.
I heard you had to go up there with the court, and then that's the last I heard of it.
Well, the court was for the fines, which they're almost done, but they had to wait for the fucking like the porch is done on top. It was leaking, but the columns weren't in, and it took like 2 months to get them or something. But we're getting a discount a little bit. So there might be one.
I've
more
always
fine
been
coming
under
through.
the impression 7th Street's not in a good area of Milwaukee.
No, it's 7th Street's.
Why are they code enforcing your house so hard?
I think it's getting better. Like I honestly a lot of people around the neighborhood have been getting these code violations, they added. I think I talked about this on the podcast before, but I was supposed to go up recently. But I don't know. I wanted to go up, but then I'm like so into the grind, and I feel like my YouTube's coming back. That I mean, that's a price you have to pay. I really miss my 7th Street friends, but you know, it's hard. It's hard. But anyways, they're adding. For example, on the corner of the block, they added like this big birdhouse filled with books and stuff. They painted it nice and white.
Yeah, that's gonna raise the property value.
They're doing that. They added like this Indian memorial type of like a chair. I don't know how to explain it, but
where a lot was.
Before there it was just like a tree, and now there's like a little sitting area.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they're doing stuff like that. They added like a apartment complex down the street.
Next thing they'll be getting rid of the Brewers.
Value. Like if you had charged $900 a month for your property when that stuff wasn't there, and somebody come to see it and they see a abandoned house or whatever was there, like you said, a tree, you know, a wobbly tree or something, they'd have been like, I don't know about the 900, but you come here, then they got a nice memorial there, and then like not a ghetto memorial with balloons because somebody died there, but like a nice memorial.
Cross on the side of the road.
Yeah, and his picture and shit like this.
Yeah.
And then you see books and kids playing around and stuff like that, and then having fun in their area, and they got a son or a daughter or something. They'd be like, yeah, I'll rent. So that raises the property value. The only thing about this block I hate, I'm down the street from the police station, and it's like a 2-in-1, well, a 3-in-1. They got the police, and it's emergency, basically, you know, the fire trucks, and sometimes they take this route. Oh, come on.
Oh my God, I'm right there with you. There's a fire station, a police station, and a church within like 2 blocks of the 7th Street house.
Does the church have the bell?
Oh, it's a huge church. The Milwaukee Basilica. It was imported from Poland. It's like 80 stairs. It's huge. It's really big. And that's one thing I miss. When I go back, it kind of triggers me every 30 minutes.
I do have a bar too, like close.
There's a church by my house, but it ain't what White Boy got.
I could bring a lot of bitches. I could get bitches from.
What Jive said remind me of that right there in the chat. The raccoon from Toronto.
Let me see. Does any of your churches have the bell though?
My church is a huge bell.
Yeah. Is that serious?
That's serious.
They really made a fucking.
They like there was a picture like somebody called in and waiting for people to come pick him up off the sidewalk, and then people came by and started leaving memorial shit for him because it took him like 2 days to pick him up.
There's actually Kelly just showed me something about this. I wish I could find it. There's pretty much the same situation happened in a school, and there's this huge cockroach in the corner, and then people just started leaving stuff like that, little candles. They made a little bed for him, and like there's a whole bunch of trash in this corner.
I got a joke to tell y'all. It's this imaginary raccoon that me and these 2 girls we got like a ghetto raccoon. Me and these 2 girls on Facebook. We always say, and I named her Raccoonda. And I like be like photoshopping like a raccoon with a wig on and eyelashes and shit, and her name Raccoonda, like a ghetto raccoon. And then they always, to this day, this was a long time ago, like back in MySpace days, her name was like Raccoonda, and to this day they be like, where Raccoonda at? Where Raccoonda at? And I'll be like, she on house arrest and stuff like that. And now I'm about to post that picture, one of them pictures, and say she died. That's fucking hilarious, dog. I can't believe they made that. memorial.
The picture is the one that got me. It's like, who the fuck seen that dead raccoon and then ran and got a picture and bought a frame and put a picture of a raccoon in it?
I am about to fucking post this right now on Facebook and tell them Raccoon is dead. They are gonna be fucking cracking. This picture is hilarious.
Skill-based matchmaking.
Uh-oh.
Big drama. Black Ops 3.
Well, Big Dave don't like that.
Oh, he didn't like it at all. It said, well, people thought it was in. He said they didn't add it. Now, I believe him. I do also believe the connection was altered significantly more than it ever has before. And me and T. Martin and thousands of people on Reddit, we yelled in uproar. It was a huge mistake, and they fixed it. Now, David Vonderhaar, I was in the middle of this. I tweeted like 10,000 times. I was very passionate, and I defended our rights for Call of Duty, and I have a 15-part plan to make COD great again. You can visit my website, whiteboy7street2020.com for more information. But basically, we were angry, and David Vonderhaar tweets anything for subs and views. We didn't change anything, blah blah blah. Get your facts straight. But then a few tweets later, he says, but we did alter the code. And for him not to say they didn't change anything, that's just a fucking lie. Because it's not like they're turning a dial. And I said this in my David Vonderhaar Exposed video. They're adding code, whether they're changing numbers. They're doing something different, and it messed it up. And I just find it so unprofessional of Black Ops 3 to have so many patches. I seen 8 Thoughts make a video on this, and I'm kind of copying from him right here, the Cock of Gold. He was like, they changed the shotgun 14 different times. They don't know the fire rates. They don't they keep on doing these hot fixes, and they're just, I don't know if they're just guessing. It seems like, and they keep on. David Vonderhaar frustrates me so much because I don't even think he plays Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because he always looks at the statistics. He always quotes on Twitter the statistics from my pie chart indicate that everyone has a 1 KD, so the game has to be perfect. Well, he doesn't look at how the game feels, and he never listens. And I said this to the host before the cast. He never fucking listens to the casual COD community. He's listened to the snipers back in, I think, Black Ops 1. He's listened to the esports people in Black Ops 2. Please, David, give us a chance. Listen to us, the people who represent 90% of the community or more, which are the casual people who are there to have fun, and listen to the people who've
the
been
pub players.
Listen to fisticuffs. Even listen to T. Martin, for God's sake. T. Martin, we say he's this COD sellout person. I think T. Martin's one of the best out of all of them. I have a lot of respect for Drifter as well. LEA, I think he panders to younger people, but he does a great job as well. But I think T. Martin, out of all of them, maybe he's in tune with the Reddit community. He's always getting flack from Reddit for copying them. But, you know, for him to stand up against...
I'm about to start doing that shit.
Skill-based matchmaking, he stood up for it, and I don't think a lot of people expected him. So I just wanted to give a big ups to him. So
did Drifter take up for it?
Drifter said there was no skill-based matchmaking, and this bitch-ass dude, Prestigious Key, blocked me.
Who's Prestigious Key?
He's one of the DLCs.
Fuck him.
He gets DLC invites. I met him in real life. He seemed cool, but I didn't tweet him at all.
Not cool if he blocked you.
What I said is, well, I was going off on skill-based matchmaking, and I was kind of like, every time he tweeted, I was like, don't listen to the COD cocksuckers who are denying skill-based matchmaking. It's obviously in the game. There's evidence, and even if it wasn't skill-based matchmaking, and David Vonnevar confirmed it wasn't, what I was trying to do is just be dramatic for people to fucking listen, because they never listened to us. If we didn't say anything, there was going to be a horrible connection all of Christmas.
I was just about to say they would have just left whatever they had in there. Dansby, it's a guy named Dansby. He said it wasn't skill-based matching. He said they tweaked the lobby matchmaking. Like, they had the top player on this team, the second best on this team, the fourth best on this team. So it's like first, fourth, fifth, seventh, and it was like second, third, fourth, like something like that, like something like some kind of breakdown. So it could be kind of even. He said it was the lobby matchmaking, but if you ran into a whole bunch of party, like if you ran into a lobby with 4 people in a party, it's hard for it to do that. So he only did his testing in a lobby with no parties, or with like one with 2 people in it or something.
I think a lot of people had the complaints of I think Wings had this complaint where there's people 0 and 28 and just bad people on your team. But what was happening to me is I just couldn't find a game. Granted, I was playing Uplink and Capture the Flag. I was trying to get an Overdrive gameplay. But it was happening in Ground War where I was just like in a lobby with 2 people, and you would just wait there for 5 minutes and nothing would happen. You would back out, get into the same lobby over and over. I remember I would distinctly play with people who had Shy or 414 or a Midwest reference in their name. I didn't see that the night that I was playing. I mean, it's not that I'm looking for it all the time, but I didn't notice it. I usually do. And it was bad, and they fixed it. So thank God they fixed it so quickly.
Yeah, but I remember Drifter, man. That fucking shit. He was like, he just was taking it up. I think it was he was like, skill-based matchmaking doesn't work, has anything to do with the connections and this and that. And he just was saying, I'm like, yo, how the fuck does it not have something to do with the connections if we're connected to people from all over? Like, people don't remember. A lot of people say they do remember in my comments, but Black Ops 2, when Black Ops 2 first came out, they had just as bad skill-based matchmaking as Advanced Warfare. It was just as bad. And then when they released that first DLC, that's when they had to stop the skill-based matchmaking, because people who didn't get the DLC, finding the games took so long. So they was like, you know what? I guess we got to relax the skill-based matchmaking, then finding the games were faster. And I heard over the weekend it was harder to find games. Like, it took a little longer. But
I was streaming during the time when it went live. We sat there for 48 minutes one time because the stream counted.
Yeah.
Trying to find a game of like TDM.
Oh, and TDM took me a long time. Like, I did
TDM's
a live
got the
stream.
most people.
I mean, a live commentary that I didn't post, and I still got it. And I was just like, you know how you start your live commentary from the beginning menu, like from the main menu?
Yeah, you don't want
and
people to say you're cherry picking the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm hopping into a game, and it was like, and I was like, anytime now. But this before, you know, I even knew that they put the lobby matchmaking or skill-based whatever in the game. But yeah, that was terrible.
Sweatfest 2016.
Say that again?
Sweatfest 2016.
Yeah, I heard it was bad. But it still was better than Advanced Warfare, I'm sure. Because Advanced Warfare, that jumping, the speed of the jumping was just, too bad.
I'll tell you something that's starting to get on my nerves.
What?
Motherfuckers with shotguns in that jump. Holy
I think the
shit.
slide in the shotgun, that's what usually killed me. Somebody just slide in like boom, and you can hip fire. At least when you slide, make the spread wider. Like you make the crosshair much wider so it'll be very inaccurate. They just slide and hip fire and boom, you're dead. Like, and you'd be like, what the fuck? And you can't react. What the fuck you about to do?
Scratch my back.
Oh, you can't react to that slide that fast. Like when I come on, what's that what's the name of that map?
Combine.
It's a beta map. Combine.
Only map
My
in the
previous commentary, I did a slide. I showed the people this slide that when you run to that door, slide across the door. Whoever is running to that door, even if it's an enemy or whatever, if he's running to that door and you slide past that door, it's no way they could react. They're gonna be like this. They probably won't see you. Or if they see you, they're going to turn around super slow and you're just going to kill them very easily. And it works. It worked for me like 90% of the time, unless like
They got a best
glitch would work or something. Glitch will help you out. Like if I slide past you and you'd be like, oh shit, like you got to glitch back. That's the only thing that will help you.
The Vesper wins all gunfights.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to win this gunfight because you're not gonna be, like you're gonna be facing that way while I'm on this side.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like I hate it. On Combine, I like to control the alleyway with like a long range weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand it when somebody slides through there. They don't try to face me on the right. They slide through,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll like throw the grenade off the wall, make me retreat. Then they'll
Into
come
that crevice.
through.
Yep.
Yeah. And like I'm like, fuck, dude.
That
It's
fast ass slide.
That slide is so annoying.
Black Ops 3 is a game for non-lazy people. Like if you want to do
lazy as fuck.
No, you can do all the little things like jump on the wall and I don't know. There's so many little things you can do that increase your skill and just make it more annoying that sometimes when you play Call of Duty, you don't want to take that extra jump sometimes, so you don't want to jump on the wall even though it's got to give you a little advantage or make. Oh, another thing. Have you guys noticed if you have your bow and arrow out, or if you have any specialist that is like a offensive
lethal
weapon, a lethal one, that if you're trying to kill that person that has the specialist, the aim assist isn't like as strong, at least at first.
It always feels like a person against me with a bow can't miss me. Like it literally, like I don't think I've ever been missed.
They could shoot right here. That shit would just hit you and you blow up. Like
Motherfucker be shooting up in the air somewhere. That shit just magnetize on me.
One time I jumped past. He wasn't even shooting at me. He just was shooting at somebody else. I jumped past and it just hit me, and then I blew up and died.
It seems like it gives leeway in the air. Like the bullet can either like come at you right away, or like if you're anywhere by it, you got to get locked on. Yeah, the aim assist is strong.
The pistol, the bow and arrow.
And I'm making this specialist series every Sunday where I just
the bullets don't really curve though, white boy. Aim assist works with the control. Like when you put your crosshair over somebody, it slows it down for you. Once you shoot the gun, the bullet has no travel time. It's a hit scan. There's like a square box that represents your character, and if you shoot inside that square box, you instantly hit. There's no travel time for the bullet at all. There's no bullet, period.
What I try to, I think that hitbox is bigger with the bow and arrow. It like locks onto you a little bit more, or there's a little bit more generous. You don't have to be as accurate.
Yeah, definitely.
Now what I was talking.
But now that we're talking, sorry.
Go ahead.
It's kind of a different subject.
Okay, I was gonna say about the specialist. I've been playing with all of them for this series, and I'm finding out that the best ones aren't the lethal ones. Besides the purifier, it's got to destroy everything. But even with the purifier, you feel you have a sense of overconfidence where it ends your score streak A
It
lot more
does.
than you
It
think.
does.
You have a bow and arrow. You think you're gonna, and you do take out 2-3 people, but then you're trying to get that Call of Duty commercial, and then you end up dying. And the non-lethal ones replenish so quickly, and if you use them correctly, and you can because they're totally unique in Call of Duty's history. There hasn't been anything like the Psychosis, like the Hive, really. Like a lot of
Well, the
these
Hive
things.
is a lethal. That's what I was going to say. We need to. The Hive is an exception to the lethals.
Yeah, Hive is lethal. Anything that kills is lethal.
And Reject just sucks. Don't even waste your money on Reject.
Reject is not lethal.
They just nerfed it, or Pat buffed it.
What did they buff it? Like how?
I don't know. I saw it on Twitter.
What's the shit you use, Wings? The 3 seconds. Glitch is not lethal.
Yeah, glitch is.
But you could make it lethal. This fast guy ain't lethal.
The fast guy is only really good for the beginning of rounds and like
search and flanking.
Yeah, search and destroy. It's really good to like, in search and destroy.
Beating a person to a PowerPoint.
Yeah, you're on this barrel, they're on their barrel. Let's fucking fight. Is kind of there's some engagements like that in search and destroy, but if you can like overdrive and be somewhere they don't expect, Call of Duty's a game of milliseconds, and you get that that surprise has got to give you the advantage.
I tried it one time in the beta, and 13 motherfuckers was waiting for me. Like I ran into a room, 13 niggas was in there like this. Like what the fuck? They just lit my ass up. I'm like, fuck that. I'ma just ruin shit.
I want to see one team use all the Psychosis, that robot that I think it's Psychosis, right?
Yeah, Psychosis is hard to deal with. I'm always looking for the one motherfucker that looks like he's a dumbass, because that's always the real person. The real person doesn't move as well as the computer.
That is
no. The real person is either the 3 robots. 2 of them, if it's 3 robots, right? 2 of them are running. Like it's usually the guy in the back, and it's always 2 robots running randomly somewhere. Like the guy.
There's 4 of them altogether.
Yeah, it'll be 3 of them that's running. They never ADS or anything like that. So just look for the guy that's gonna ADS. Every time I see him, I just jump jump somewhere, like jump backwards or sideways, and then whoever goes like that, that's who I shoot at. I'm getting better at it. It was very confusing at first. Very confusing.
I was using it, and I used the robots as cover, and it does not work. Do not go behind your decoys.
They know your dumbass is the only one.
They don't work like that either, because you can shoot through people.
Yeah, easy.
I get confused when my teammates use it. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, who the hell is that? I know they're on my team, but I don't know which one is real.
I don't know about y'all. I mean, this is a conspiracy theory, but I feel like the robot's harder to kill.
It does seem like that. And that gun is fucking a beast, too.
The size, I'm just saying, like, every time I run up against the guy in the robot, I feel like I got to shoot him more than other specialist classes.
There's some GIFs going around where, like, people are just running past the robot, the scythe, whatever, because it's not a silhouette. It's shiny. It can blend into the environment pretty good, and it's something we're not used to seeing as Call of Duty players.
You're talking about the Reaper. The Spectre.
Yeah, the robot.
The guy who goes invisible.
Oh, you're saying?
Oh, and he make that noise, like some kind of it sounds like crickets or something.
What are we talking about? He's talking about something, people running past things. We're talking about the robot being hard to kill.
What robot?
The robot specialist.
The guy.
It has more damage.
I don't know. It's conspiracy theory, but I always feel like I have to shoot the robot specialist more than all the other ones.
I just don't want to use him because when he talks in my ear, it's so fucking.
You can turn that out.
I know, but I like to hear enemies too. Like enemies talk too, and you can hear them and see where they're at. So, like, if they don't have dead silence on, they'd be like, vibrate, eliminated, or something. And you can hear that and be like, oh, it's a motherfucker in this room. But, like the guy, like Ruin, he cool. Like, this motherfucker, I killed him, or something, whatever he say.
I get tired of hearing that spear blunted.
Yeah,
That's
spear
the worst.
blunted.
I hate that fucking shit. Because I used him specifically for like the first 2 prestiges. And I'm like, tip of the spear, infantry.
Infantry, tip of the spear. And the robot, oh my god, enemy down. I'd be like, oh my god, I can't use this guy.
I use the Spectre a lot just because I like his voice, you know. You've seen my work.
He has some cringy taunts.
Yeah.
Death is a close friend. Don't make me call in any favors. That's one of his. I spent money on that fucking taunt, by the way.
Yeah.
I like the Gravedigger taunt where like you're putting the guy in the grave.
Be like,
It's the most animated one, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I did a skit where I put my green screen and I did taunts of my own. I added a dolphin dive in there. A sexy cowboy was a fan favorite. I was a purifier. I had a bottle of champagne. I made it. I popped it. Well, it was just water. I almost did a nice bottle of champagne, but Kelly said no.
I always tell people in the chat room when I throw that Gravedigger one on, this is me crushing your hopes and dreams of ever being good at Call of Duty. I'm burying them.
I want to do a taunt skit with like rappers and do different rapper taunts and like WWE wrestlers. I think would be a funny pack.
I wonder if they're going to do the camo like they did with the T. Martin Money one. That was Xbox. Xbox did that, didn't
The
they?
picture packs, yeah.
Yeah, the picture packs.
Yeah, that was through MLG, I think. MLG had some hookup. Let's see.
I don't know why they aren't selling these camos.
I don't want them to sell anything.
Well,
Although white boy, how much you buy in packs?
he spent at least $100 so far.
Yeah, at least. I spent 20 today, honestly. I was having so much fun with the game. I didn't record it. Probably a mistake. I knew I was going to regret it going into it. But
So you're having fun, huh?
I'm having a lot of fun, and maybe it's because I wanted to. I don't know if I spend this $20, I'm going to even take it a little bit more seriously than I am now. I don't know. I just want to get that passion back, and I know that this game is good, and I have it, and I think my content has been doing better, and my channel has been doing a little bit better. And
my problem is like, what can you do that hasn't been done yet? Like for Call of Duty, it's literally the same shit with jumping.
There are a few new specialists, but yeah, I mean, Call of Duty.
You're talking about for like the next Call of Duty?
No, like period. Like making video wise, like I've already done all the videos, giving the basic tips out. It's like, what the fuck do you do now? It's like,
well, like with the specialist series, what I'm discovering is there's so many different uses for all the different specialists, because there's new things that, like, we never seen the psychosis before. We never had the ability to go invisible. We never had.
Yeah, you did. Advanced Warfare had a cloak thing.
Yeah.
That was in the game. I saw that in the trailer. There was
a cloak little upgrade in Advanced Warfare.
That was Ghost. Remember in Ghost there was like a invisible person in the trailer for a split second on Stonehaven?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Get your Call of Duty knowledge up.
Not if it's Advanced Warfare. I don't think Advanced Warfare is
I remember the fucking riot
mentioned.
shield on Havana from Modern Warfare 2. I remember that the gameplay trailer from that one. That's the last gameplay trailer I got hyped for. Like, yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
For Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1?
Modern Warfare 2.
You said Havana.
Favela. Remember how they had the guy with the riot shield? They're showing the riot shield off. He had like the pistol and they capturing the flag.
Okay, part 7 of my 15-part plan to make COD again. A riot shield DLC camo that is a stealth clown that you can place and hide behind.
That'll be hot.
Have you guys played the Rainbow Six game?
I haven't.
I've watched it.
Did you?
A lot.
Did that watching it, was that El Presador?
No, it's huge on Twitch.
El Presidor got a video, a Rainbow Six video?
I have it on PC, which I suck at PC shooters. It's a really fun fucking game.
It's search and destroy, right? Basically.
Mainly. You have attackers and you have defenders. Defenders have mainly short range weapons, submachine guns, shotguns. Attackers have assault rifles and like submachine guns. But like they have a range advantage. They have weapons that kill faster than the defenders. But the defenders have things like they can block walls, they can put barbed wire out, they can set up, and you're supposed to integrate with your team to stop them from getting a hostage or an objective or thing like that. It's really fun because you like shoot through the walls and like create little peepholes as a defender. And like you like shoot, like you have your shotgun trained at the stairs through a hole in the wall that you made.
Do you think they're going to be able to make that competitive, or at least try?
I mean, it's search and destroy.
It sounds competitive.
It's super competitive, from what I can tell. It's
MLG. It would be very competitive, but like I wouldn't mind watching that. Like I would watch that right now, like MLG, Rainbow Six. But is it going to be competitive on like dethroning Call of Duty or something like that? No.
Probably in a competitive scene.
It's getting good. It's getting good viewers, on Twitch. I mean,
is it because of who streaming?
Yeah, that's always a thing too. Like
because,
Call of Duty has 10,000 people streaming with five viewers or whatever, and 200 viewers, and there's a lot of people like collectively streaming it.
Because like some games, like say Call of Duty came out, and a lot of people don't have it, and Johnny Wonder streams Call of Duty early. He gets a whole bunch of viewers because it's Call of Duty. Is it like that because it's the game, or is it getting that many views because it's the Swifter streaming it?
I think it's a little bit of both. Obviously, there's always a big streamer pushing it, but there are a lot of people playing it, more than I expected. It's pretty cool. It's like search and destroy. Like this game seems like it was built around search and destroy, but even more tactical, where like all the environments seem to be interactable, and you can like come in from the like you can breach a window from the top, from the side. There's many different ways to breach windows. It's like a big cat and mouse puzzle chess game.
Right now, it's this French guy, Master Snackow or whatever.
Lots of French dudes on PC.
2,000 viewers. And the next guy is English and 700 viewers.
I don't know. I played it with my buddy. I mean, I suck at PC. I do. I literally do. I suck so bad that I was clutching, and like there's two guys in front of me. I couldn't kill either one of the dudes because I couldn't get the aim right.
Wings, that's exactly why I stopped using a controller. Because I'm so used to using a controller, right? I was so used to using a controller when I play PC. Tried using a controller, and you don't have no auto aim.
I don't understand. I don't understand why it's that. That's the problem. I'm over aiming. It's like but like I can play Fallout on PC and my aim's perfect, spot on.
It's not a Twitch though.
It's not a Twitch shooter, right?
Yeah. So.
And like
once I got good at using the keyboard and mouse, I went back to the controller. I got skills, so I'm gonna go back, play some Black Ops 2 with a controller. Then I'm like this. Like, what the fuck? Over aiming with the controller. So look. So I played a couple games, hours. Then I got back to where I was with the controller. Then I went back to PC like 2 days later. Then it was back to square A, like not 2 days, like 2 months later. Then it was back to being a scrub again with keyboard and mouse.
Right, because I used to play Battlefield on PC back when I sucked back then. Holy shit, I was barely 1 KD, but like I was pretty good back then. White boys like you fading.
Oh no.
I bet you if you never stopped with a keyboard and mouse, you'd be a fucking beast.
Oh, I have the ability to be good at the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
I just
That's
got to
why
practice.
I don't use a controller because what do I play on console?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. One game.
Hardline.
I go to I was about to say PD. I go to PC. Yeah, Hardline, Battlefield,
Yeah,
like
but like
shooters.
DayZ's another example. Like I was really good at DayZ at shooting, like winning gunfights on DayZ. Can't do it on like the Twitch shooters.
It's not bam in your face like bang, you got to kill like
Like DayZ, you kind of like line your shot up and just let them
and
walk
it's
into it and
slower
stuff.
than
Yeah.
it is intense gunfights, but it's slower paced than like a Call of Duty or something like that.
We
So I
have a
just was
DayZ
like, you
server.
know what?
What's the
Yeah,
server?
we do. We have a DayZ
It's
server.
a public server now.
And we will put the link in the. Oh, it's a public server. Yeah, that's right. We will put the link in the description. I forgot the name
Good
of it.
and
It's
evil.
Good versus Evil. Just
Cherno
put Good
PvP?
versus Evil, Cherno and Electro PvP, High Loot, something like that.
So Moho has been streaming, and he just goes to Electro or Cherno, and it's like nonstop action. It's actually really fun.
Is that set up so that all the spawns are near Electro and Cherno?
No, I mean, no, it's just a title and a suggestion, but
that's where most of the PvP will find action there.
Well, that's where you always find the action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Baronzino.
No, some servers don't promote PvP. In
Come
them.
down to Cherno Gorse, we'll turn you into a corpse.
Hey,
see?
I don't know.
I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was about keyboard and mouse.
you're doing better, switching back and forth.
Nah, that's why I just said fuck it. I'm not gonna switch back and forth anymore. I'm just gonna stay with.
It seems like.
I was gonna say then I said, I'm gonna stay keyboard and mouse, and then I failed with picking an emulator. Like it's some emulators out there that just fucking suck. I did a commentary a long time ago with something called the Eagle Eye, or something like that. It was with the PS3. It was so bad. And none of it feels like a natural keyboard and mouse, but they're good enough because you know how to control a keyboard and mouse.
It seems like you're better. Like I see you. I think it might be the Vespor or whatever gun you're using, but there's I think it's the game I subscribed to you on Twitch. Best decision I ever made. You're just like jumping in the air, and you like the turning is like I don't know, the down vertical turn is a little bit faster, a little bit snappier, or maybe it's the lack of auto aim, but something.
The pros and the cons. This is the pros and the cons of the keyboard and mouse on PS4 or Xbox or whatever. The pros are you definitely can jump and aim better. And you could turn on people. You can turn on people. Very good. The cons is I lose a lot of close gunfights because you're not going to like this, Wings. It's an 8 to 10 millisecond delay. Like if I click ADS to shoot somebody, if we run into each other in a gunfight and we do it at the same time, he will be able to kill me first because, I got a delay on my mouse and that kind of sucks.
Well, it's 8 milliseconds. It's barely recognizable.
It is. You could feel it.
That's like on the Xbox, I used to use a wire controller because that takes 15 milliseconds off of the delay of the wireless.
Yeah. Like it's like not using what's the shit when you run and you could aim?
Gun ho.
It's no.
Oh, you're talking about like steady aim pro? Ready up. Yeah. Oh, the Fast Hands does that.
All right, it's Fast Hands now. I didn't use Fast Hands because I didn't read it because I just thought it was the old Fast Hands. Remember the old Fast Hands? It was like
Scout Pro.
Yeah, like I thought it was that. But it's like that. Like I lose a lot of gunfights because of that. But and this is what I wanted to talk about when we were talking about aim assist. Aim assist is better for the controller. People saying, "Oh, you got a keyboard and mouse, you got aim assist." Your brain controls the way you move the mouse. Like if I see a guy here and I'm dragging my mouse to aim at him, I will drag it slowly to aim at him because it's like my brain just telling me it's so precise. But since I'm doing that, the aim assist on the guy isn't allowing me. It feels like it's pushing me away from the guy. If I'm using the controller, you always over aim with a controller. It makes it snap onto the guy.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying now? Like a controller, you over aim.
Controller, you have more jerky motion.
Yeah,
Like it has more degrees.
Controller naturally would go right here or something if I'm aiming at him, and it's a twitch aim. It'll go past the guy. So
And like when you use a mouse and keyboard, it feels like you're hitting a wall. You got to push through.
Yeah, exactly. And people don't understand that. I'm like, yo. And then when you turn aim assist off, oh my God, don't even try it. I had the worst games ever trying to turn aim assist off with the mouse and keyboard thing. It just was going, it just was over aiming. And so I got to have aim assist on. So that's another thing that helps me lose gunfights sometimes. It's like a fucking wall that I can't get on the person. But that's weird.
I think PS4, like I felt an advantage when I had the PS4 controller on PC.
Oh yeah,
I think it's just
the aim assist.
The opposite controller works best.
PC guys are crying because of the controllers on PC.
I just think aim assist, like even when I was using a controller and I was playing Black Ops 1, it's something about Treyarch. I was playing Black Ops 1 and I was just like eating chips or something like this. I was eating chips or something and my guy was crouched and he's just aiming this way and I'm not paying attention to it. I look up, my guy was like this. He was like, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I picked my controller up and I felt that it was somebody on the other side of the wall walking.
Yeah.
My aim assist picked him up. Like Treyarch's aim assist is strong as fuck, man.
I've came to the conclusion about flinch. It's all a conspiracy. Flinch is not in the game.
It is. I lost the gunfight.
There is no flinch. What's in there? Flinch is a made up fantasy that Treyarch implements to make you feel like you lost the gunfight, which you never had a chance in that gunfight. It was all the connection, but they give you the flinch.
I think I know
flinch
what you mean,
leg compensation. It's all in together in this.
You mean if you flinch while you're in a gunfight, you lost? Like did you ever flinch and win a gunfight? Not me.
I can't think of
to be
one.
honest. I always flinched and lost. So you're saying if you flinched, you basically lost the gunfight. So they're gonna blame it on flinch to mask it for the lag comp or the bad hit. Oh, the hit detection is still bad to me.
It's the black helicopters flying around making the game lag. I've seen it with my own eyes. The conspiracy is truth. Wake up, people. Global warming is a myth. Skill-based matchmaking is in Call of Duty. Hide your...
That's some loony stuff. Global warming isn't a myth. It's like 80 degrees right now, 4 days off Christmas.
It is, man.
Santa Maria winds caused by ISIS is coming in through America with unknown substances, Wings of Redemption. Open your eyes, close your mouth, go underground.
You might be onto something, white boy. The Panthers are undefeated when they sucked ass every other season.
Telling you, South Carolina, North Carolina, the start of the new revolution. Move there right now. It's all a sign, people.
So, Jive, let's talk about that. What's your odds on the...
Look at all these comments. I posted the picture. Look at all them comments. I told you they would have been fucking cracking up laughing at that shit.
What do you think the Panthers' chances against the Falcons the second time?
They could go undefeated, man. I think
we
they
got the
could go
Falcons and the
undefeated.
Buccaneers left.
Oh my
They're
God.
both struggling. Falcons, they did good this week.
Buccaneers
did
is
horrible.
that team. Buccaneers is that team that you lose to, though. But I definitely think y'all could go undefeated.
Buccaneers has an offense. I'm actually in my fantasy football Super Bowl for the first time ever.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Good luck.
And I'm going to start for the first time this year, John Kuhn at running back.
I got a question. I don't follow football that well. Some reason the Patriots got a bye week. Why did the Patriots get a bye week?
The
For
playoffs.
playoffs?
Yeah.
Carolina has one too.
Carolina gets a bye week too?
Yeah, first round bye.
Yeah,
they got a home game advantage.
They're AFC. They're one of the top records in the AFC, so
top two.
they get a bye. Yeah, the top two teams.
So the Panthers automatically go to the semifinals.
Panthers, the quarterfinals.
Yeah, conference finals.
Oh,
No,
so it's different than baseball.
Second round. It's 4 rounds. So y'all will have to beat 2 teams instead of 3 teams.
Now let me ask you this: if the Panthers go undefeated and win the Super Bowl, would they be the best undefeated team of all time?
Yes, because
the Dolphins only went 17-0, and we'll be on 17-0 at the end of the season.
Yeah,
we'll be 16-0.
So y'all would be 16, 17, 19-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know if y'all be the best, to be them Dolphins people.
Oh, they already out there. The Panthers had a weak schedule. The Panthers didn't face anybody.
Yeah, it's going to be those.
I saw you talk about that on your stream, Wings, and I'm going to disagree.
I'm like, we faced the Packers. I mean, we faced
best team in the NFL.
The Seahawks. I mean, we fought some good teams.
That is true.
We were projected to be good. It's not like they'd be like, Eagles suck now. Let's let the Panthers play them. Like, we were projected to be good, so that was a tough game. The Seahawks, the Packers. It's a lot of teams that y'all had a tough schedule.
I got to say this. What is the deal with the Panthers dropping the ball at the late game? Like, I didn't get to catch the Giants game. I wanted to, but I was sleeping. I woke up at like 2:30, and I looked on my tablet. I'm like 28-7. They got it locked down. So I went back to sleep.
That momentum, man. I think they scored.
There was 6 minutes left in the third quarter, 28-7, and they end up winning by 3 points. It's like, what the fuck did they do?
It's rigged, man. The spread was like 4 points, and they came back to 3 points.
That does seem.
I mean, it's like, how do you lose that much ground? Like, you have a solid defense the whole game, then they finally figure out in the last 15 minutes, and they score like 3 times on you.
I want to say defenses get tired after a little bit, or maybe the offense gets warmed up.
But I don't know.
Momentum.
Cam Newton spends a good amount of time on the field. Like, he runs it, he goes first down. He's not like a guy that just airs it out.
That's true. He's a beast.
Honestly, but when sports is sports. When you're in the zone and your teammates get fired up, like they got on a run. Like they got the momentum.
One thing that happened is Odell started to get open. He was really covered, and
he was really slapping the shit out of Norman.
Odell.
They were going back and forth.
Yeah, they suspended. Y'all lucky Norman didn't fight back and all that shit.
Well, he didn't really get fight back because Odell he just started slapping him and all kinds
That's
of
good.
things.
That's a good thing. Now the Giants are gonna suffer next game.
Giants ain't got a chance to make the playoffs anyway.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, they needed to win our game.
They gotta win. They gotta win the next 2, and we gotta lose 1 or something, which we might.
Philly can win both their games and go into the playoffs.
Yeah, we can win
host
both
the playoff games. I think.
Yeah, and host, which won't happen though. I hope it happens, but we suck.
Can I talk about the fucking Eagles being like projected to do good? I drafted DeMarco Murray 9th, my first pick. He didn't do shit. He doesn't even start. He was like the 3rd string running back now. What's up with the Marco Murray? Is there any hope for him? Is he?
DeMarco Murray is a handoff running back out of either under the center or I formation under the center. Like single back under the center, I formation under the center. When the quarterback hikes the ball and turns around to hand it to him, DeMarco's reading, like when he's under the center, the quarterback hikes the ball to turn it to give it to him. DeMarco's running and reading where he's gonna go. Gets the ball and goes whichever way he's gonna go, runs over a couple people. But the offense we're running now is not like that. It's a shotgun offense where he hikes the ball and hand it to DeMarco, and DeMarco has no momentum. You know what I mean? Like Shady was better for that offense.
I like Sproles in that offense.
Say that again?
I like Sproles there.
Sproles too. Shady was better for that offense this year because he hikes the ball, get the ball, and it's not up the middle runs. They get the ball and run this way or that way. Last year when we had Shady, we were running up the middle plays. And that's why everybody was like, what the fuck is Shady doing? Like Shady would get the ball and do all this shit because we're running the wrong offense for him. We were running DeMarco's offense. Now that DeMarco's here, we're running Shady's offense. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, DeMarco is a get the ball, momentum, then get the handoff, then run. It's not, hut, give it to him, then he got the ball, then he start running. Like, that's not how he runs.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm no expert.
Big disappointment. I don't know how I made it. Well, this is how I made it. No one drafted fucking Tom Brady because they thought he was going to get suspended. But yeah. I just find this interesting. You guys know I'm a huge fan of John Kuhn, and my name is Kuhn Baya. I had him the entire season. He's my last pick, and I mean DeMarco Murray's not going to get anything. T.J. Yeldon's my other running back. He's getting off an injury. I don't trust him. So I'm going to the Super Bowl, and I'm going with John Kuhn, and I just hope he notices me one time on Twitter. That's all I want. I'm going to get his attention.
Kuhn! John Kuhn. He's going to fucking have 1 yard. He's going to get 3 carries.
He had a touchdown.
No! He's going to get 3 carries for negative.
John McCarthy's calling the plays, and John Kuhn's on the field like 40% of the time. I think he's more of a blocker, but they do throw a screen to him. They give him a fullback run, and So on DraftKings, if you look at Packers running backs, he's not even listed. It's James Starks, Eddie Lacy, and then there's somebody that's out of the he's just out. He's injured, and you have to search John Kuhn. So I drafted him actually in a few leagues. So maybe that'll happen.
They probably like, that's John Kuhn's cousin. They like, who the fuck is this? That's John Kuhn's cousin or something.
I don't see how El Prestor follows the Cleveland Browns. No wonder he's always upset in his videos.
Cleveland Browns are fucking ass.
And they beat the Niners.
Yeah, Niners are fucking horrible. I'd need us to have a better record than the 49ers.
What is the 49ers record?
They have one more loss than us, and it's 2 games.
They're 4-9.
What are we, 5 and?
You guys are really 5-8 and can make the playoffs,
or something like that.
You're in the hunt.
The Panthers made the playoffs with a 7-8 record one year.
Last year, I think.
7-9.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it's like holy shit. We got a negative record. We still you're about a 500 team. No, you're 6-8. Well, you're about a 500 team. And y'all got killed by the Cardinals. God damn.
Yes, we did. Did any cops kill anybody or anything lately?
Oh yeah, lots of cops were killing motherfuckers.
There was
I wanted to talk about.
I saw
you talking about the wreck one?
The 2 cops, the cop that
LA
shot
one?
the other. Yeah, the cop shot the other cop.
And he talking about, I'm shot. Oh,
I didn't see that one.
oh wow. I think I saved it. on Twitter.
On a more happier note, I did get in contact with Eddie. He apologizes, but it's the holidays and he went to see family. There's a miscommunication, and so Eddie's okay. Happy holidays to Eddie.
Shout out to Eddie.
I know he's a huge fan of the show. He's gonna watch. Have you guys ever watched the show? Like,
yeah, I watch most of them because I end up downloading them and they'll play as I'm doing other stuff.
Do you have any constructive criticism?
My voice sucks and I interrupt too much.
We all interrupt each other, but this is like sitting on. I keep telling everybody this is like sitting. Where's favorites? What? How do I look at my favorites? We all interrupt. It's like sitting on the steps, having a conversation. Oh, following.
I feel like I interrupt sometimes, but it's like really stupid.
I would say I just think I do it too much. Like my voice sucks. It doesn't have harmony.
I hate the awkward interruptions. Like I'll interrupt White Boy, and White Boy will say, and then I'll start talking. Then White Boy will start talking. Then White Boy will start talking. Then I'll start. Then I hate
There's
those.
a few times it happens, like 3 times.
There's the one the cops pulled this woman out of the hospital and she died on the way out.
Oh my! Hold up, I
Woman
can't
dies while
find
being
my
kicked out the hospital
Aren't
by
they
police.
favorites? I gotta go to me. I'm looking for my favorite tweets or my likes. Tweets and replies, photos. Oh, here they go, likes. Okay. Because somebody tweeted me the video.
Oh, this article is very vague, though. Tallahassee law firm of Parks and Chump represent the family. After being taken to Liberty Calhoun Hospital for treatment for breathing problems, Dawson was stable and needed to be released, doctor said, but Dawson thought she needed to stay for additional care. When she refused to leave, the hospital staff called the Bloomston Police Department. Bloomston is about 50 miles west of Tallahassee. Officers placed her under arrest of charges of disorderly conduct and trespassing, handcuffed her and escorted her out the hospital. Dawson collapsed while walking to the officer's car. That's a malpractice. That's what that is.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I put it in the I put the video in there, Wings.
Oh, let's see this.
I have to do my I gotta do 50 more push-ups. I'm gonna try to do them in one set. $200 a day. Watch the video.
All right, let me turn on the audio. So they were chasing some black guy. I'm assuming it's a black guy.
Probably Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah. Or Mexican.
Oh, it says a known gang. I'm racist. It said a known gang member. Oh no, it's not. He's not a black guy. You can see his leg down there. So he escaped police. He was running from them. I guess he was resisting a little bit, as you see right here. Pauses. Cops fires a firearm. It sounds like it drops on the floor.
No, the first guy took his firearm out.
The guy is struggling. He's grabbing the cop's shoulders. Oh shit.
I got shot. You? I got on the window.
They straight up murdered that dude.
Stop fucking with me, man. Why you gonna put a gun on me?
Oh no.
You should see the comments how racist these guys are. It's a shame.
These
They're
are
like, he's a known
Donald
gang
Trump's
member. Some dude said, we're worrying about this, and it's hold up. Should be one of the top comments.
The cop shot himself, didn't he?
He shot his other buddy. Even if he got shot or not.
The second cop sat his pistol down next to the tire. The first cop on the left had his gun. The cop on the left's the one that got shot.
Yeah.
The bald guy, right?
The bald guy.
Yep.
And the cop on the right pulled his pistol out, though.
The cop on the right, after the guy on the left got shot, reached over and grabbed his pistol off the front of the tire, and then came back and just shot him like that. And then the other guy, the bald guy, reached and got his pistol and shot him 3 or 4 times point blank.
And
that guy, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And the guy on the ground is sad. He's
like, I didn't
pleading.
shoot nobody. Yeah.
See, I'm sorry, but
that's murder.
That's definitely murder. And some guy in the comments was like, immigrants murder 200 people a day, or something, a week, or whatever he said, and you guys are worrying about this? I'm like, what? Are you serious? These are dudes that we pay taxes. They're sworn to protect us. The immigrants who are murdering people aren't sworn to protect us.
And this cop's got to get off because he was in fear for his life. He just got shot. I think they're gonna play it off like this guy. They thought he had the gun the entire time, and there's some struggle, like it's a fucking fumble at the bottom of a fucking NFL football game, and they can't tell.
White boy, why do you think he kept saying, I was shot? Whatever.
He got shot in the stomach anyway. He has a vest on. So that's why he's able to walk away.
Get the fuck out.
I understand that probably hurts to get shot in a vest.
Yeah, it definitely hurt, but I'm saying he's not hurt.
But you see him walk away. He's able to walk away right there. He's not like he's life threatening.
This dude's laying on the ground, fucking unconscious, bleeding to death.
He got shot in the stomach once, point blank. I don't know where the other guy shot him at.
That's sickening when I saw it. I was like, wow. And it happens all the time with police officers.
Here's the sad thing. How many cops have been convicted so far this year for shooting unarmed people?
I think it was 1.
0. There's the one in Charleston that's been arrested, but he's not been held trial yet.
Oh, okay.
But he might be his case too. You don't notice. I mean, I don't know how you could be that case.
I thought one guy got convicted of a shooting that just came out. They just released the tape or something from a long time ago.
He got arrested too. The one that shot from McDonald up in Chicago.
I don't really know. It's hazy, to be honest.
The McDonald case in Chicago, the Chicago police are like, we need to destroy the files for anything older than 5 years to protect our clients. It's like, what the fuck? No, that's how this works. The FBI wants to come in and look at your files. You don't get to destroy the files. And then they come out and say, we already destroyed them.
Ain't that crazy?
Now,
this guy's going to be his gang member, possible cop killer, shot by a police officer shooting.
I see all these videos, and we watched a few over the last 44 episodes of the podcast show. It says 43 on the layout. Eddie was in here to edit it. Anyways, don't struggle with the cops. Just submit or submit or die. Yeah, or you get fucked up more.
But what about the people that try to do it and they still get shot?
There's a few where the guys have their hands up, like
it was this white dude. I saw a video. I can't really pull it up right now. White dude, he had a wife beater on like this, and they like, put your hands up, and he like this. He said, "Oh shit, okay." Boom! Right in his stomach. He was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
it was an awkward moment too.
I like how there's like 15 cops on the scene, but they've yet to call a paramedic.
That moment, that video you're talking about, Jive, like the cop holds his gun up for like 3 seconds too, and like the guy's hands are up the entire time, and
You got
super up. It's not like he was like.
You guys see the one with the dog?
No.
Oh, the here doggy doggy, and then they shoot it.
No.
There's one recently where a guy crashes his car, a van, and he's getting out the car, with his hands up, and the cop shoots him right in the neck. Now the cop is saying it was a misfire. And this guy's paralyzed for life now. I think he just killed his girlfriend too.
Oh, he died. He died yesterday.
Oh.
Wow. Misfires do happen. Like if you're trained correctly, Wings, you would know. You're supposed to hold your hand on the outside, like the outside of a pistol. Like this is the where your finger goes in. You're supposed to hold it outside. It's like it's like a guard, like a protection from your hand's supposed to be out here.
Oh,
like
that cop just straight shot him, Jive.
Yeah,
you obviously didn't watch that video.
Oh, let me watch it.
I'm let me make sure it's the right video. Yeah, this is. Click ahead like 2 minutes in.
Here.
Canine dogs while sitting down.
Stand up slowly. Stand up slowly.
Wow,
Stand
he's
up
just
slowly.
sitting there.
Stand up
What's that
slowly.
on his wrist? A handcuff?
Yeah, he's an escape. He escaped out of a jail, like a van or something.
Stand up slowly and come out to us. Fast. Fast.
Oh God.
Out!
He was complying.
Out!
God damn.
Out! On the ground now!
I don't
Don't
think they
you
should
shoot
give
the
cops.
dog?
I don't think they should give cops dogs anyway, because dogs can't control the level of force they use.
Face down on your stomach.
He's like, stop fighting, you're gonna get bit. Like, the dog is still biting them. They're like holding the dog's head on him, and they're tasing him.
I can't believe they're telling him on the ground now. Even if he's a escape whatever, they're telling him on the ground now after the dog just bit his fucking face like that. They're supposed to be tasing
They're
the
stunning
dog.
him. Look, they're stunning him right there at the end of the video. They're holding the stun gun on him.
On him or the dog?
No, right there.
I turned it
Watch
off.
the video. They hold the stun gun on him after the dog bites him.
It's in a barrel, though. Good taser, buddy.
Police, oh my God. And I play DayZ with a cop
He got cut up.
all the time, and he's fucking cool, down to earth motherfucker, and he hates this shit. But it seems like the guys that do this shit just stand out way more.
It's always nice to see a cop do like a nice deed, or like a nice thing.
I don't know, like they're taking pictures of the wounds with like smartphones after the fact.
I mean, that could be for evidence.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Like,
That
what
dog.
if you punched a dog there? You gotta get shot too.
Why is
like,
the dog in there? Why is the dog in there with him?
I mean, a dog.
They trail him. They trace him. The dog traces his scent to the house. All right, we don't need you no more, dog. You're a dog. I should kick the shit out of him. You're a dog. We don't need you anymore, huh? You take him back. We're gonna go in there with our weapons. They probably would have killed him if they didn't have the dog.
It seems like if you don't comply to the cops' orders within like 5 times of them repeating it, you're gonna get fucked up. So like
Oh, he was like this.
Well, the guy said, "Get up, stand up."
How?
I mean, he was probably scared.
Listen. If you're this low, like this, how the fuck are you gonna get up?
That's
You're
true.
gonna have to go like this. You're not gonna get up like this.
You also got to mention there's a
I'm
dog.
gonna try to get up right
now.
now. Like you're not gonna get right up.
You also got a dog right there that looks like it's ready to attack you. So you're nervous.
you are scared. I understand that. But I was watching Kutra,
What is Kutra?
Kutra is the
that?
creature who got swatted in Colorado. He was playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
One of the biggest swattings.
That's his
besides
name?
Kutra.
Okay.
Wears a red hat.
I don't know who he is, but we got the background.
Okay, he got swatted on his live stream. Colorado Police Department doesn't fuck around because all the shit that's happened there. They came in deep with like 4 people, and they said, "Get on the ground, get on the Kutra." Got on the ground really quick. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is
Kutra white?
yeah.
That might be the reason.
This guy was white, but he escaped.
But he had handcuffs on.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, to be fair, they thought Kutra just murdered multiple people.
Where's Kutra from? Like, what kind of
Colorado.
neighborhood does Kutra live in?
I don't know.
When you were swatted, where were you?
In a nice neighborhood.
If Kutra was a white guy, I tell people this. White guys in a fucked up neighborhood get treated the same as anybody low budget, low income, get treated the same. Maybe a black guy might get shot a higher percentage, but they all get treated like pieces of shit. Like they get belittled. People in lower income neighborhoods. I'm telling you, if you're in a good neighborhood,
There's a good chance you're not a judge's kid when you're in a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You're not nobody.
Kiddies, y'all will learn this when you grow up. When you're driving through the hood, and you get pulled over, and you're like, damn, why am I getting pulled over? And then when you're in your good neighborhood, hey, cops.
They waving all friendly and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the cops in Conway. Cops in Conway mean mug you. That's all they do.
That's what they don't like that.
Speaking of Conway, there is a gaming event, UMG South Carolina, coming to Conway, South Carolina, February 11th.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Myrtle Beach. That's right in Wing's backyard. I mean, it would be the perfect place for the TPS meetup. I don't know. Like, someone said they might sponsor the entire meetup. Cletus, I don't know. We're trying to get in contact.
When would it be?
February 11th? January? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, shit. Remember I was talking about seeing my name? I put in, like, UMG Myrtle Beach, and it gave me to, like, the Call of Duty competitive, like, Reddit. And, like, half the posts are like, I wonder if Wings is going to be there.
Nice.
That's cool.
You should. It's right there. I mean, I've never been to any of those events. It might be a perfect time to.
I've been to UMG Philadelphia.
UMG's really small, though.
Yeah, you can.
They Wings, they up their game. They stepped their game up, Wings.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
What center are they renting out then? Like, what building?
They got
Do you know what building are they renting out?
They had a
They're not getting the Civic Center, obviously.
Oh, no, they get a hall though, they get like a big hotel got halls.
Yeah, like have like the Hilton and stuff.
Yeah.
I doubt they rent the Hilton out. They'll probably rent one of the cheaper ones out.
They got one of them.
They'll be on Ocean Boulevard then.
Yeah, it was cool.
Are you going, Wings?
I don't know, maybe.
It just slide through. You could definitely holla at I'm sure Big Snacks. Holla at him.
Is he gonna be there?
I'm sure he will. So holla at him and he'll hook you up.
He don't like me no more.
Just holla at him, he'll hook you up. What, you take his bitch or something?
I don't know. Like, me and him used to do dual comms and shit, and then something happened. I forgot, to be honest. I literally forgot what happened. So it's probably something petty.
Yeah, just holla at him like, yo.
It is the February 12th through the 14th at the Sheridan Myrtle Beach Convention Center Hotel.
Sheridan?
It looks pretty nice.
If you go, Wings, I'll come up there.
Dude, Sheridan is 20 minutes from me, dude.
No, we might all have to go.
Yeah, because
Like I said, the Sheraton's it's a 4-star hotel. It's cut rate. I mean, like, it's like $100 a night for a room, though. It's like,
I was gonna go to the islands that week.
that's Valentine's Day. You ain't got no bitches?
Yeah, but not to be my Valentine. I don't think they deserve that.
Myrtle Beach got plenty of bitches.
Oh, I'm sure they do, but it's gonna be cold as shit, right?
February, yeah, probably. Yeah, most likely in February.
And they rented a hotel on the fucking water when they came to Philly. It was cold.
This is,
Fuck.
dude, Philadelphia ain't got water. Myrtle Beach got water.
Yeah,
and this
I
hotel
was
is
gonna
right
say,
on it. This is,
but it's not gonna be as cold.
here's the hotel. You have one road, and there's the beach.
Yeah, this like river, but it was near water when it was cold, so it was fucking freezing. And Moho came up there with fucking shorts on, talking about it's cool. Y'all white people are fucking crazy.
It's been great this winter.
Y'all are
60.
crazy.
Did y'all say the villa, resort villa, or the plantation, or the convention center?
Convention center.
All right.
Is it? That's on the ocean?
It's one road over. It's on North Oak Street.
I mean, so you see the ocean though from like the hotel.
Oh, easily. Like, the way it works is there's 2 roads. There's North Oak, and then there's Ocean. Then there's 17, and then there's Ocean Boulevard. If you're on the top floors, you'll see the ocean easily. It all depends if there's a big hotel in front of it or not.
I'm gonna tweet them right now.
And looking at the photos, it doesn't look like there's a big hotel between them.
Yeah, there's a park or something, golf course. It looks like.
What is it? UMG Conway?
Myrtle Beach. Like, I sent you a link. I sent you a link to the thing with the pictures and all of it.
How the fuck you spell Myrtle Beach? I know
MYR.
Oh, MY. Okay.
Myrtle Beach.
I see
I'm
Conway.
not gonna tell y'all how I was spelling it because it looked wrong. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It's spelled like the female's name.
Man, I put MER, man, and I'm like, that don't look right. Myrtle Beach.
I'm gonna find Wings' house. I'm by Lake Bushby.
Lake Busby. That's that used to be a Santee Cooper run lake. It used to be like a cooling lake. It's only like 2 feet deep, but it's like a lot of surface area. It's used as cooling for the cooling towers.
Yeah, it looks huge from Google Earth. Yeah, I mean, it's right on the beach. It would probably be fun, especially in like February. Will it still be hot?
If you come down to Myrtle Beach, it's gonna be cold in February.
Oh.
It's gonna be like 40 to 50.
Oh, one of our female friends is chilling watching the podcast show.
Mm-hmm.
See, we got chicks watching the podcast show.
Nice. I think my demographic's like 3%.
If you guys ever go to Myrtle Beach, there's one thing you gotta do. You gotta ride the Sky Wheel.
The Sky Wheel.
The Sky Wheel. It's the biggest Ferris wheel on the East Coast.
Okay.
It's the size of a hotel.
That seems like, yeah, for sure. What else?
There's the Sky Wheel. There's the hotel bungee jump. There's literally like a bungee jump that starts on the ground and shoots you up over the hotels, and you come back down. There's the Bowery, where Alabama got their start at. There's always up and coming music on the board. There's the boardwalk. You know, under the boardwalk. You know, motherfuckers from the 50s been singing about the boardwalk. I don't know. It's Myrtle Beach, dude. It's a tourist location.
Okay. That might be real fun.
There's every kind of restaurant you ever want to eat at. Everyone. I'm talking about Korean, Italian, all the way. If you could name a restaurant, it's here.
McDonald's.
Oh my God! Look at
We got 15,000 of them. You probably passed 15 coming here on the interstate.
Yeah, that. You know what we should do? We should. I remember
We
PK
ain't
did
got
this to
we
you.
don't have a White Castle though.
Remember when PK like tricked you? Like there's a sponsorship, but you weren't on that episode or something.
Yeah, I skipped that episode because like I told him I wasn't showing him. Like I'm going, hey guys, can we reschedule? They're like, I don't know. I don't think I can reschedule this week. I'm like, okay, well I might miss this week. So I was like, well you need to miss this week. He goes like, well I'm going to go to a concert. And she's like, oh you got to show up to work, Wings. You got to show up to work. I'm like, well I could just lie to you. I could be like,
I'm
I'm going
dead.
to show up on the show and I just not show up. Would you rather me do that?
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
And so I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck it. I'm like, this concert came in. I wanted to go to this concert. It happened to fall on PKA's date.
Did you tell them ahead of time, or did you tell them the same day?
I told him ahead of time. Like, it wasn't like I'm like, I'm going to a concert tonight. No, I told him like a week ahead of time. Like, this girl wants me to go to this concert with her. I really want to go to the concert. Can we reschedule?
True. Okay, that's understandable.
Reasonable. Eddie, on the other hand, didn't say anything and just left us hanging.
What did he say?
Well, he
Happened.
said he thought we didn't schedule it or like we weren't gonna do it this week because the holidays.
What the fuck?
He's sorry for wasting our time. He's going to see his family. He doesn't have any equipment. No, he said for some reason I had this idea that we weren't filming. That's an
That's okay.
excuse. No,
It's
that's
all
a
good.
pure excuse. We will never forgive Eddie. He might not even make it back to 2016. He's no longer in thrust. He's losing all the, the appeal. Like we only went after Eddie
I was
because of
real
his Thrush
surprised that
sponsorship.
Keemstar left Thrust, though. I was watching that
Like,
King J. He made a video, this kid, and he was like, Keemstar left Thrust and this. I'm like,
like,
what?
do you really leave Thrust? Like, if I was in Thrust, I would just not stop making videos for him.
And it's like and it's like these guys, these little kids. I'm the leader of Thrust, and this is my co-leader. And I'm like, I know Eddie and Overt ain't in this shit anymore. And then you was like, Overt left also. And then I was gonna ask Eddie, are you gonna leave? But I didn't know he left already.
The Overflow got 60,000 viewers now. Damn.
He's been working.
Last time I seen Overflow,
He do that. It's very entertaining. That Omegle stuff.
shoot,
it's
he gets good views.
Am I saying it correctly? Omegle.
Omega, yeah, something. Omega.
Yeah, the Skype sex gets 7,000 views.
Because what's his name? Shaggy G Unit was doing not Omegle, or it was called Roulette.
Chat roulette. Yep.
That's when I first saw like that kind of community or whatever.
He must
And,
be
like,
hit. I'll keep going.
And people would like know who he is and stuff like that, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, that's Shaggy," and then he'll like do shenanigans with him and stuff like that.
He must be like hitting. He must have some really good tags because like some of his videos get like this one's got 70,000 views, but like he'll be getting like here's 17,000, then here's 1,500, here's 3,000. 3,000 seems to be his norm. Oh, here's 7,000. Like what is that? What is that about?
I know what it's about, and look at. I'll show you. I mean, I'll show the audience his tags. Sorry, for exposing your tags.
Here's the new patch, streak new patch. This one's got less than 2,000 views, but it's Why I Left Thrust got 5,000 views.
I mean, that Thrust one is a little bit more dramatic, but like he has a lot of tags. You can't see it, Wings. I'll copy and paste it for you.
I don't need to see him. I mean, like,
okay. But just like an example of like how to do it good, he has Black Ops 3 ruined, Black Ops 3 broken, Black Ops 3 is broken, goodbye Black Ops 3. All those first 4 things he put in the tags are all things that are also in the title and in the top line of the description. it sucks. Like I'm sure it took him 10 minutes to do all the tags and stuff, and it's annoying and it's tedious, but it helps a lot.
Does he still?
Does he what?
Oh, never mind. I answered that question. Does he still do the singing intro? I haven't seen Overflow in a while. He quit fucking with me, I guess.
He's on my comment section. He's in. I follow
He's
him
in my
on
comment
Twitter.
sections, yeah.
Yeah, he's still around.
But a lot of people got big and quit fucking with me, like Mr. Boss for the win. Like he used to be, like always hitting me invites and shit like that. Then he blew up, and it's like, oh man, he disappeared.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
Disappeared on me.
I single-handedly made Vanos Gaming like $10 million. He hasn't even gave me $1 million.
Oh man, that asshole.
No, I think I owe him money, like, because we split the iTunes sales, and like the first month, we split it right away. Then 2 months went by, then we split it. 3 months we split it. Then it was like, I'm sure it's like $100, but fucking Vanos doesn't care. Now Vanos got the thumbnail idea from me with the rainbows. That motherfucker, like, there's people that get
Vanos is
9
laughs
million.
all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's the laughing part of YouTube.
Yeah, I would.
The only thing I don't like about Overflow's videos, like I hate when people do that T Martin voice the entire video.
What? Like what?
What is going on, ladies? And like, that's how I start my videos. And
Yeah, you started out hype, but like this motherfucker stay hyped the entire video.
It's Overtflow, blah 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 blah.
Like,
And thank you
there's
guys
a video.
for
Just
watching
listen.
this.
Just click anywhere in that video and listen to it.
Let me watch. I just watched the the Omega ones. What the fuck?
Now, if you guys want this professional consulting for your channel, there is a Patreon link down below. We will review your channel, make you better, make you the next YouTube superstar, and you can take over T-Flow's and Eddie's place on Thrust. We are selling those spots.
We
Damn,
made Woody's
over
Gamer
it.
Tag, Mark of J, Vanos Gaming. Who else have we made?
I mean, Woody, Kyle, FPS Russia.
Ronaldinho.
I mean, the list is. I mean, and
Does
who?
Ronaldinho still commentate?
He still does Twitch and stuff.
Oh,
I mean, Mr. Chaos Math never like hit off, but a lot of people like him.
let me watch Overtflow.
He wants to go on the show.
Overtflow.
What's on the show?
Overflow.
I know what you mean. It seemed like when he's commentating, he's going like this.
It seems like he just took a fucking big old can of Red Bull.
He probably did. You look at him. He looks hype, like
It looks
hyper.
This is not an insult to him in any way, but he
He
looks
looks like he's standing up and commentating. For real, guys. Black Ops 3, like he's like that.
like the pictures he puts on his thumbnail reminds me of when Eminem was popular and like everybody was doing that blonde haired bullshit.
I don't.
You
like
were a blonde haired kid, weren't you? What?
No. I had blue hair one day for like it wasn't Halloween, but
But you remember that though, white boy. You were a big Eminem fan.
I know the blonde hair people. I was just saying
Blonde hair,
no.
white shirt.
Yeah, I was just saying no to all the people with the pink hair and the purple hair and the blue hair. There's so many Twitch streamers that did it, and
Guys do that? I know the girls
I was
do
talking
that.
about when Eminem first blew up back in the day in the late '90s. Everybody and their mama would every boy I knew in school with the Eminem look with the blonde hair and the white shirt. That might have just been where I was from.
Blonde hair, white shirt.
You know, with a real Slim Shady, please stand up. They had all the guys that looked just like him, so everybody in the school dyed their hair blonde and dressed just like Slim Shady.
I'm Slim Shady, I'm the real Shady, I'm the Slim Shady.
That motherfucker gets fucking banked, dude. Like he could rap about fucking bag of chips or some shit. He'd probably get 300 million views.
It'll make it hot.
It don't even have to be hot anymore. Like literally,
That
he's
shit could
selling
be
his
plain
archive.
chips. You make it the hot chips. Look, white boy thinking about that. That was a hot line right there.
I got some hot Cheeto bars deep down in me.
Hot Cheeto bar.
I've been saving them. Hot Cheetos, oh, they're so good.
We're still waiting on the straight bars versus white boy wrap off.
Yeah, that
People
would
have
be
been
hot.
asking for straight bars. I don't know, man. I haven't been inspired. I've been
Straight
working.
bars,
I know,
eight bars.
what it feels like. You got to be inspired to write.
Exactly,
Yeah,
like
the
they
intro.
want me to make a skit, and I have been making skits, but I can't force them. You just have to wait.
I want to do more with my camera, but every time I want to do it, I remember I don't have my lav mic battery. And then I'm like, where the fuck's my lav mic at? And then I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go buy a lav mic battery. Then I give up. I find the lav mic. I remember I don't have a battery for the lav mic. And I'm like, fuck, the battery's at Walmart.
The
I
fuck
remember
are
I
you
used to
doing,
always
Jeff?
want to do this when I was a kid. I used to play Mike Tyson Punch Out. And there was a guy, I think his name was Soda Popinski. And he used to come out and he used to just be like, doo, doo, wow, wow, wow.
When I was a kid, I'd always wanted to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing from like Hercules.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that too. Yeah, that was my shit. The guy, I think Super Macho Man did that. The guy right before Tyson, he comes out and then he does the chest thing and shit.
Yeah. I always thought that was the coolest shit when I was a kid.
I could never raise my eyebrow like The Rock. I was mad.
I can't do the eyebrow either.
Yeah, that's it. That's just something natural. Like, that's a natural. You can't work for that. Like, you can't practice that.
I couldn't blink my right eye exclusively before. Now I can.
I'm gonna try to look him up. Super Macho Man intro. Let's see if it worked.
Are we still
That's
recording?
not him.
Yeah?
Oh, I was just saying. I'm sitting there
Here
trying
he
to.
is. Here he is. Yo, games used to be fucking fun as hell back in the day, man. Well, they still are, but you know.
And Super Macho Man, look. Oh, yeah, there he does. Oh, man, he gyrated right there at the end. I like when you smack a button, it does that.
Let me look up Soda Popinski.
Did you guys ever see the sequel to this?
I don't know.
It was supposed to be Super Punch 2 was the name of the sequel to Mike Tyson's Punch Out because they lost the rights. But it's a character like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's the main character in Super Punch 2, and he's fighting like people from outer space. So he's trying to be the world champion of the universe.
I like that.
I
like
guess he
aliens.
doesn't.
Did you see SpaceX? They went to outer space. I think they delivered a package, and with the same rocket, they landed it upright. This rocket's, I think, 18 stories, 12 stories high. It goes to space, and it goes straight back down in the same position it launched. And apparently, this is going to save a lot of money in space travel, up to 99%, 95% with this, with them being able to reuse.
It'll also save a lot of debris in outer space when you ain't got to like discard fuselages.
That's a big problem. The Chinese blew up a satellite up there, and there's a lot of little micro shrapnel going everywhere.
I don't know. This might be a rumor. I heard that there's so much debris up there that we might not be able to do space travel here soon.
I heard rumors about that same thing. You know, NASA will find a way to fix it, but seems like there's so much surface area to come by. Like I pictured just like a little piece of glass floating around the Earth about 20,000 miles per hour. You hit the, just a wing.
You hit it 148,000.
You hit anything and boom.
You
That must be. You're in the space station and a little piece of glass hits. Like the movie Gravity, like a little sand hits you and then a few more things just start raining down on you. I would be terrified.
You guys ever see the guy who beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out blindfolded?
No.
Yeah, there's a dude that beat the whole game blindfolded.
That's crazy. It's some things you can do, like some exploits of the game that people don't know about. Like Soda Pop, all you got to do is come out and go like this. And when he about to punch you, he makes a noise. You'll hear like, but he'll stick like this. He'll stay like this. And then when you go like that, when you uncover and go like that, he swings his uppercut. And then all you gotta do is hit him once, and then hit him with your
big
special
uppercut
punch,
move.
and then he'll fall. I used to beat him in 30 seconds, like literally. And the Great Tiger, like you could listen to his sounds, but I don't see how he beat, like Bald Bull. You could listen to his sounds. I don't see how he could beat like.
I remember it's correct. I think he did it without being hit.
I don't see how he could beat the second. What was the big Asian guy? It was an Asian guy. The second him was tough, and the second Don Flamingo he wasn't that tough, but
Here's
he
the
didn't
video.
make any distinctive sounds.
Like he puts like a Bruins cap on, and then he turns his back to the TV. Yep.
You sure it's nobody else playing?
You got the Wii control in his hand. I mean, like he could be. I mean, like.
I think it's time.
I think it's time too, because
That
I'm
was
ready to go
safe.
to bed.
Yeah, me and Wings both have been awake since
Last night.
yes, we've been waking up when it's getting dark or starting to get dark. Happy holidays, everybody! This will be coming out on Christmas, so maybe you're traveling back from your holidays and you have a podcast to listen to. Eddie wishes you happy holidays as well.
Cheers, mate.
2016 is coming up soon. Get your resolutions in line. Get your life in check. Be a better person. And it starts all here by watching the podcast show.
I'm waiting for somebody to make a meme that, like, when the nut is just too good, and then they have Jai's face with face. Yeah, that one.
When the bitch dick suck is that good.
All right, guys. We will see you later. Bye.
Peace.